What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome to Just the Betslips with the Duke of Slips up to the top left. The new month, same me, Rob the Parlay Guy, and your boy CJ, the PD King. And we are Just the Betslips, and we always provide you with the hot tip
hot tips
tips
to help
to help
your bet
your
slips.
bet slips.
That's right, everybody. We're going to have a fun rip-roaring show July 1st. 2025, everybody. We have hit the midway point in the year. Man, it's been going quick. How are we doing, fellas, before we jump into the things that, make sure we get things done?
Rob, go ahead.
I'm good. It's a new month. I got over last month. It wasn't as bad as it started. It ended up being like minus 3.4, whatever it was. I don't know what the total was, but it wasn't as bad. I am a little mad. Rodon killed me. He had 4 different at bats. He had guys down 0-2 and didn't get that one strikeout that I needed to hit the parlay. Everything else hit. But I feel good. Like I think this new 750 segment. My goal is to get this 750 segment by the end of the month plus units for the first time ever. And we're going to start today by hitting a plus 800. So let's go.
Love that. Love that. Poolside, a.k.a. the Duke of Slips. What's new? What's exciting?
The Duke is here. I just want to say, first of all, July 1st, let's go. New month, new show. I think that the way that we are doing this is so great because now it's not a show's responsibility, it is an individual responsibility for these segments. And that keeps us accountable, that keeps us going. And you know what? It keeps the creativity up, it keeps everything going up. I'm feeling so good for this show. I'm so excited. And stay tuned because first of all, I may have a special announcement coming up. Either later tonight or tomorrow. So make sure you are following at Just the Betslips on X.com, the Everything app. Second of all, we may have a new awesome intro coming soon. So I just wanted to make sure I got that in. And the podcast is coming up on Friday. We're busy. We're doing our thing, and I love it. I love it.
Awesome. Love that. Let's go ahead and jump right into the thing that makes sure we don't get sued, and that is the disclaimer. First off, we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number 2, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And number 3, gambling can be addictive, so please seek the help if you need it. If you find yourself falling into the gambling addiction spiral, this is not just the sports betting, but it is the casinos, it is the ponies, and sports betting all encompassing. Please utilize 1-800-GAMBLER. They have the help and resources you need to get out of the quote-unquote funk and terribleness that is the gambling addiction. Excuse me. I just couldn't even think of it. It's terrible that I couldn't think of it. But yes, please utilize 1-800-GAMBLER. So 1, we're not professional gamblers. 2, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. And 3, please utilize 1-800-GAMBLER. If you have the problem of gambling addiction, please admit it. Be willing to admit it, because I've seen so many people not being willing to admit it and they could not get the help they need. Also, we are not affiliated with or sponsored by any single sports book. If you hear us talk about a specific sport book on the show, we are doing it out of our own volition and is what we personally use. We are not sponsored by any single one. However, we would love to be. So if anybody would like to sponsor us, hit us up at justthebetslips@gmail.com.
That's it.
Plug it up.
Plug
it up.
Yeah.
That's where we're at. Let's go ahead and jump right into the fun, shall we? And as we said, new year, new segment, new month, new segments, new how we do things. And the first one is the PDs of the day, brought to you by your PD King right here. That's right, everybody in. And the PD today is Colton Gordon, 4+ Ks and an Astros money line. Here's the reason why, because we got the stats, baby. Gordon has hit 4+ Ks in his last 5 games. Also, Gordon's movement on pitches is more horizontal based and not as much vertical based. Why is that important, you ask? Because they're at Coors Field. And Coors Field favors pitchers that have more horizontal movement compared to vertical movement. Don't ask me why. The physics, I don't know, but something about the movement of horizontal pitches, those pitchers tend to fare better when they go to Coors Field because they still maintain that movement as compared to pitchers that deal with the vertical drop. So Gordon, a majority of his pitches are of the horizontal plane. His movement is horizontal movement. Also, he has horizontal run on some of his fastballs. So, yes, Gordon's movement being horizontal means he won't have the drop off in his swing and miss rate as much as what he would if he had vertical movement on his pitches. And last, but certainly not least, the Rockies have the highest K percentage in the majors. They're also terrible. They're just terrible. So that's the reason for the money line. Gordon's hit 4+ Ks. You're getting in at plus money. I don't understand how this misses. If it were to miss, it's an abomination, and I am sorry. But all the stats tell you that Gordon 4+ Ks and the Astros money line needs to hit. So that's where I'm at. Fellas, what do you guys think of the performance double of the day?
Well, I'll tell you, if the Gordon 4+ Ks doesn't hit, I'll be devastated because it's part of my parlay. So, so I'm with you on that. The stats definitely. The horizontal to vertical thing. There's a couple of reasons I think maybe one is vertical. Like it's a lot easier to hang vertical pitches and fly way the hell out of course field,
That's fair.
so that's the only thing. And the advanced mathing on that makes my brain hurt a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just I appreciate the advanced stats because I don't think I would have ever pulled a stat out like that in my life, and I appreciate every bit of what you just put there. Go ahead, sorry.
Yes, Mr. Duke.
It's not really a comment on what you have. It's more of a question. So, and I did pitch when I was younger. So when you say horizontal, you mean like sweepers, sliders, two seamers,
Yeah, well, I just mean
cutters.
yes, correct. Yeah, his. Let me go ahead. I'll just share this tab instead. His movement profile right here. So you can see his vertical plane is this way, and his horizontal plane is here. Right. So, and he throws a majority four seamers, which is up here, which means he has a tail and a little bit up. As you can see the movement profile on the top right here. His sweeper, which is actually has a rise to the perspective, but it's a horizontal movement. It's more horizontal break than it is vertical break. His sinker, it has tail on it. And again, it's because of his arm angle. Like you can see his arm angle down here in the bottom is at 29%. So you can see where everything kind of comes out of that tunnel. And then he's got, so you can see the white dot that I've created in the middle of that like sinker and the four seamer and the change there. That's where the perceived it coming out of the angle. And then everything is basically horizontal. And he throws a little bit of a curveball that has more downward drop.
Yes.
But it's mainly just sweep. It's mainly everything he throws is sweep because he only throws that curve 10% of the time. So
and vertical would mean nobody really throws a riser. You can throw something that appears to look like it's going up.
It's because of his arm angle.
So everything
kind of appears to kind of have a little bit of plane that goes up. And there have been plenty of times, like if you have enough backspin on a fastball, you actually get it to stay on plane instead of falling due to gravity. So that stay on plane actually feels like it's rising on you.
Yes, and the reason why that is because they raised the mound. Like when Bob Gibson, the reason why they raised the mound is because Bob Gibson looked like a wizard because of the way that he was pitching. Mm-hmm. And now, I mean, so what I was taught, just real quick, I know this is nerd stuff, but every pitch that is pitched is a straight line. And like what you just showed us, the only difference is that it comes in on different planes. Mm-hmm. Every pitch is a straight line. Like there's no, like it's from your hand to the glove. That's a straight line. But the way that it gets to that A to B is on different planes.
Well, and there's angle. Like balls will change direction based on how much you manipulate the side of the ball.
It's more illusion than anything though. At the same
time,
but
there is break. No, there's 1,000% break. It will actually curl.
But
as it slows down,
that's still a straight line. Like I don't know. I was never really taught exactly how to explain this the way that I wish that I was, but like yes, you can make break. You can make in the 60 feet, what, 6 inches that there is between home, pitcher's mound and home. You can,
Mhm.
like, especially, I think it's that might have been broken more recently because of the freaking frisbees these guys are throwing these days. But like, it's 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 the horizontal and vertical is very interesting to me. It's something I might want to look into more. So great stat, great stat. That's what I wanted to
Yep.
say.
And
Yeah,
I'd
there's
like
a
to
reason.
add, don't count out that last 6 inches because 6 inches is a lot. At least that's what I tell my wife.
Yeah, let's. Whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa,
whoa,
whoa! You have 6?
I mean, this is 6, right?
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Sorry, you put inches behind it. You meant centimeters. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into the next. And before we jump into, no, I'm sorry, I'm a liar. I'm 100% a liar because our next segment is a new segment and is brought to you by the Duke of Slips. Duke of Slips, welcome to the new segment known as the Loyalty Slip.
Look at
Take
that.
it, take it away, Duke.
That is beautiful. As you can see, top left, or is that how you've been looking at it? Top left?
Yeah,
Yeah.
top left, the doggos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The doggos. We've got loyalty is everything. We've got bend and I love all this, by the way, and I appreciate you for throwing my favorite color up there. I didn't go unnoticed, and obviously the Duke is down there in the bottom right. Um, yeah, so this is it's something we've only done, I think, once or twice, but I think it's a fun little segment. We would have, by the way, done it with CJ if his team was playing, which obviously that game got postponed. The Phillies got postponed, but because instead it was myself, a Cardinals fan, and Rob, a Braves fan, I chose two bets, and it could be anything. It could be total bases one day. It could be the pitchers. It could be just a hit. It could be home runs. I could go crazy with this, and we're gonna track it all as we do. And today I kind of went with my guys. I mean, Acuna is my guy, and I would love for Rob to tell me why this might hit. But I have something to say before that, um, because oh no, I literally just deleted his tab on my computer. No. Hold on, give me a second. Because I saw something crazy and I don't know if it was real. So I wanted to bring this up. So give me just 1 second to explain. But yeah, that's the loyalty slip. So like when I'm on the show, there's a chance that I might have the loyalty slip, and that would mean me, the Cardinals, CJ, the Phillies, Rob, the Braves, Parker, the Braves, Kel, the Cubs, Tommy, the Red Sox. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Is that it? Did I miss somebody?
No, that's it. That's
That's
it.
it.
Because
But
Robin Parker are Braves, I'm Phillies, you're Cardinals,
oh yeah, so
Kel's
that's
Cubs,
why I messed with
and
it. Yeah.
then Tommy with the Red
So
Sox.
and I will do it with anybody who wants to hop on the show. I will absolutely do that if we know ahead of time who is hopping on the show. I would absolutely do that. So this man, Mr. Acuna, has played in 34 games with 119 at bats. He has 75 total bases. He's just raking right now, and I love him. I've loved him for so long. He's actually the reason why I had to make a rule. I I I gave him up, and I wish I had him back, but I gave him up to make a rule that we couldn't keep. It's a long story. But I have him at two total bases, and then Brendan and Donnie, who did not have any base yesterday, so that kind of screwed me. But and I know it's schemes. I know. Okay, people are gonna say, "What are you talking about?" And Tommy's gonna say, "Oh, the Cardinals are gonna win 3-1," and then Cardinal fans are going to say we own him. First of all, if that happens, I will absolutely say that. Second of all, um, Donnie is one of the best second basemen in the league. And if they are going to get any offense on Skeens is going to get his. He's going to get 6, 7, 8 strikeouts, whatever. I know that. But Donnie, I believe, is going to get him. Arenado, who I'm upset with, he must have something going on. Is I don't think is in the lineup. Who hits Skeens so well. So give me Donnie though. That's my guy. 128 total bases on the year. Got to ride the hot hand. And then Rob, can you tell me why Acuna might sound good as other than the fact that he's just hot?
So I have some stuff, but he's in the 750 club for 2 total bases as well. So I'm a saver. I'm a saver
All
for
right,
that.
save it for that. Save it for that. Let's throw the odds up. Bang. At 8,420 for all you peeps out there, but it is 320.
Recreational people.
Recreational enjoyers. No, but we have 320 instead. Yeah, no, I was jazzed when I got this up, man. I to get that at 320, that feels like such a good bet. Like I hit a bet that I didn't share with the people, and I wish I did last night. So I'm like kind of up right now. But to get this at 320 feels like one of those I could lose a couple bets and be okay. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I feel going into this. So shout out to the loyalty slip. It'll come and go here and there. I have an announcement that'll come either later tonight or tomorrow about a separate segment. But the 222, which I know CJ was going to show, did hit last night. So want to know.
Want to
Let's
know?
go.
I also hit my PD yesterday, so that's huge for the show as well. So we'll get there. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll track those so everybody knows. Yesterday was kind of like a pilot episode. We'll figure it out, but I'm gonna create new tabs, and it's going to be like, oh man, so much work. I'm literally just going to copy and paste stuff. Don't worry, it's not that hard. Anyway, but yes, we're going to get into it. But first, we've got to go to another segment. Sir Thomas of House Stats brings you only dingers yesterday, and I think he went 1-3 on his dingers yesterday. But today, he's got 2 new coming for you. He's going to take Shohei and Byron Buxton. Rob, I know you have the background on Shohei. Talk to me about it.
I do. So I decided instead of looking at recently, because I mean he always does well. I think he hasn't actually got a hit in his last 2 games or something, but that's so recent. Who cares? I decided to go the last 10 games against the White Sox, and when I did, I realized that not only is this, I have this on another segment, but he's had 10 games. He's had 30 total bases and 9 home runs in 10 games, batting .412 against the White Sox. 9 home runs in 10 games against anybody is absurd. And I honestly feel like I should do something irresponsible after we get off of this on this bet. But I might bet Otani and Dodgers money line as my PD of the day.
Whoa.
So I don't know what I'll get that at, but maybe plus 400 or something. But yeah, so I'm feeling really good about the Otani. Buxton, I can't really speak on, but Otani, I'm feeling this one.
I'm gonna take the Edward Cabrera, and I'm gonna look because he has faced this Twins lineup, and I'm trying to see if he's faced. Okay, so Byron Buxton lifetime versus Edward Cabrera is 1-for-2 with a dinger and a strikeout.
Okay,
so he's got history against him. He's also barreling up baseballs like nobody's business now. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good things to take with Byron Buxton, and you're getting it at 320. If you're on a specific sport book, a.k.a. FanDuel, if you're like me and you're on FanDuel, they're doing a 50% boost on dinger bets today. So make sure you go in there and get the 50% boost on Byron Buxton and get yourself a little bit extra juice so that way you can make a little bit more cashish if you bet on Byron Buxton or Shohei. Either way, anything. If you want them both together, it's plus 1013 is what I had via a calculator. So I'm going to actually see what I get live right now. Let's see. What do we get live to hit a homer? I actually have 390 for Byron Buxton, not 320. So
nice. That's even better.
Something to think about there. And then let's see. Oh, good old Shohei. I guarantee you it's worse odds for Shohei, though. That's the other caveat to this thing.
Which, how absurd is that? That plus 165 is your eye.
Yeah, barely. I got it at plus 162, so it's slightly worse, but not bad. I got it at 1183 live right now. So that's what.
There you go.
Bet. So Hopefully it hits, and we get a little cashish. You get a little 11 to 1, 11 and a half to 1 on your money. That's the dream. But now we've got to go to the actual Sir Thomas stats coming to you hot and heavy from his house for his next segment. It is just the bases.
All right, here we are. Doing the total bases for today. Total bases. I got Roman Anthony at 2+ bases, plus 110. Roman Anthony, all the stuff under the hood, the expected stuff. The results are here. He's had 3 multi-hit games in a row, a 3-hit game on Sunday, so that's huge. So I do think that the 2+ bets hits. I think he kind of continues his hot streak at the plate. That's enormous. Alec Burleson, 2+ total bases. Facing Paul Skeens, has done good against Paul Skeens in his career. He's got 6 hits against him. When facing him in his career, 1 has gone for extra base hits. Kind of going to ride the hot hand there. And lastly, Cal Raleigh, 2+. Say no more. He's the big dumper. That's what I'm going for.
That's what he's got. He's got Roman Anthony 2+ total bases, Cal Raleigh 2+ total bases, and Alec Burleson 2+ total bases. You can parlay this all together for $9.12 if you get something similar to what Tommy's got on his sport book. I think he uses DraftKings. You've got it at 110, 105, 135. This is what he bet earlier today around 2 p.m., 1 to 2 p.m. is when he got these and sent them my way. So that's what you're looking at for just the bags today. Just the bags. So, man sliding into second. You got him clearing the bases. You got this base right here, which looks like it's on the wrong side of the line. But, hey, what are you going to do? And then, of course, you have the iconic scene of the bunt from Jake Taylor and Willie Mays Hayes heading home as Templeton waved him home on the bunt and the throw. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then please watch Major League because it's one of the best sports movies ever.
Love that.
Don't know if it cracks. It might crack my Mount Rushmore. It's like right there. It's right on the cusp.
It's up there.
It's for me.
No.
But yeah. Question: Anybody got anything for just the bags? Because I do have a little bit of explanation for him. He Roman Anthony, he's doing well. So yeah.
I mean, I was just gonna say, well, big dumper. I bet on big dumper is inside baseball. I don't put this on the sheet or anything. But every day, and actually, I think I said it on the show. Every day I do big dumper and Aaron Judge parlay, and I do them both separate to hit a home run because they are just, it's plus money. I do it very responsibly, by the way, 1-800-GAMBLER. So I love the fact just even getting plus 105 or 2+ total bases, that seems like maybe I can even double up on that. And then Burley, the stats that he gave, yes, the Cardinals hit Skeens well, not very well. I don't think anybody hits him very well. The Cardinals have just been able to figure out a way to beat him, which makes me very nervous about today, which is why I did not start the Buck to a G today, and you guys will find out why when you either watch the video tonight or tomorrow at Just the Betslips on X.com, the everything app. So make sure you pay attention. But yeah, no, I love it. I love the segment too.
Yeah, I'm only getting this now on FanDuel at 740. So, I also probably have worse odds. I don't have Roman Anthony as good. I don't have any of them as good as what Tommy has them. So make sure you check every sport book that you have access to. If you're in Florida, I'm sorry, you're stuck with soft paper. But if you got multiple sport books, go ahead and check multiple sport books because sometimes you get better odds at other places. So make sure you're checking those out and getting what you need. Next.
Just the bags can mean so many things too.
Yeah, I know. That was another reason why I was like, I think Just the Bags is kind of like a perfect name just because
that can go anywhere. Yeah.
It can go a lot of different ways. But it can go a lot of different ways. It's time for the 750.
Oh,
we're going clubbing, everybody. And Rob's here to tell you that you don't talk about Fight Club, but you talk about his 750 Club. Look at this guy. If you know, you know. Everybody, if you know where that picture comes from. If you know, you know. So go ahead.
If you don't know, then you should know.
Yeah, you should go to X and find it. I might play it to end us out.
Yeah, you
tonight.
should. You should.
All right, I'll look for it. Rob, talk to us.
All right, so we've talked about Shohei, 2+ total bases. Like I said, he's got 30 total bases in the last 10 games against the White Sox. I mean, he's averaging 3 per game against them in the last 10. So that's really all I got to say about that. Ellie De La Cruz has been on fire. He has 2+ total bases in 5 of his last 7. We've got Ronald Acuna, 2+ total bases. He has 32 hits in 26 games, and Tyler Anderson has given up 34 hits in his last 5. You put those two together, it sounds like a lot of total bases for Ronald Acuna. He also has only gotten, I don't think he's actually gotten a hit in the last 2, which is actually even better because these guys go through these like on fire, and then they have like a game or 2 off. Well, we got past the game or 2 off, and he's got a pitcher that's gonna let him possibly go 4+ total bases. But we'll take 2. Josh Naylor, 1+ hit. He's got a hit in 15 of his last 16 games. And then Jake Myers, who also has a hit in 15 of his last 6 games for a 1+ hit. And I got this at plus 884, I believe it is. 878, sorry. And I did a 20% boost on Craft Sings and got this to a plus 1,050. So it's even better. I really, like, if we can get past these 3, I think the bottom 2 are almost locks. So, and Shohei, I feel, is almost like a lock. So, I feel really good about this one today. I really do. As good as you can feel about almost a 9-1 bet.
Poolside.
Yes, Pat.
Duke, you're muted.
I'm good for that once every couple times.
Once every show, man.
No, it's not every show. It's once every like 2. Yeah. Anyway, or 2 every 2 maybe. Mr. Rob, Mr. Parlay Guy. Is this just for the sake of the rest of the month of July? Is this going to be mostly baseball and just like a mix of the total base, the hits, maybe add in strikeouts? Is that what the plan is? I just wanted to know.
Right now, it's probably going to be mostly baseball. However, I will be mixing other stuff in. It won't just be purely baseball. And then obviously when football comes, it might be all football because I am a football guy. But I will be mixing. I'm going to be mixing WNBA into this. Like, I'm going to go crazy this with the 750 Club this month. It's not good. Right now. I'm keeping it simple and safe because I'm trying to get us to a plus units where I can really start going crazy because we might have a plus 3,000 this month.
Ooh! Woo!
Let's see what I bought on vacation.
And I've been known to hit a few plus 3,000s that weren't on the show, so they're going to be on them this time.
You see what I bought on vacation?
Oh, yeah? You got your fantasy football book? You ready?
I'm already ready. I'm getting ready right now.
He's ready. He's in it. He's in it.
I'm only in about 15 paid leagues, so I'm down for more.
Also, I do want to say this because we talked about this a little bit after the show yesterday, Pat. We're looking to create a fantasy football league, but we have some open spots. So if you want to be a part of the Just the Betslips Fantasy Football League, hit us up on X. DM us on why you deserve to be on, to be a part of the league. That's what you have to do.
We'll have a segment on the podcast. Like we're going to do everything. Football is going to go crazy with this show.
Yes,
but I did just want to say, Rob, that I love that you have taken over you were the one that needed to take over the 750 Club. Like that, that's your club. You're the owner of that club, and we all just get to. Yeah.
I realized that. I understand why you're so happy that we did this because now we can't blame you for missing the 750 Club anymore.
Oh, absolutely! Are you kidding me? Duh. Nobody can blame me for the underdog. Nobody can blame me for the 750. Are you kidding me? My now it's just my stuff, and now we're this is like honestly, I feel like we are literally in our own spaces where we need to be, but then we can just mess with each other when it comes to the tabletop and records, and
Yeah.
that's what it should be. That's what it should be.
But I will say when he brought up the idea of this, and he said he told me to do to the 750 Club, I would that if I had to choose one of all of them, this was the one I would have chosen. So I was excited. That's why you're going to start seeing some crazy stuff this month. I'm going to start off slow. We're going to start with some simple base hits, 2 total bases, but we're gonna get crazy, and we might see some astronomical 750 clubs.
That's the boy right there. That's the parlay guy that I bet. However, probably more than a year ago now at this point. Damn.
Wait till football season when I make a 750 club, me betting every NFL game for the week at plus like 18,000.
Such NFL, yeah.
I hit it twice last year, by the way. One for 800 and one for 1,300, betting every game for the week. They're going to be 750 clubs with that on it. I can guarantee it.
Yep. Yeah, I went 15-1 twice, and he went 16-0 a couple times. I went 15-1.
I can't wait. I love it. I love
Patriots
this.
losing week 1 last year, or the Bengals losing week 1 to the Patriots last year killed one of them.
The Bengals. I went 15-1 that week also because of the Bengals bastards.
Brutal. But it's time. It's green. It's plushy. It is the tabletop. Boom. All right, and before we jump into
Kel, it's so easy. It's so easy, Kel. It's so easy.
Let's go ahead and jump back to Tommy's stats because he's going to explain his bets right off the rip.
Paulskin 6+. Say no more. 6+ is his wheelhouse. I'm betting they at least get 6+. Got to be tough against a pesky Cardinals team. But he had his worst career outing as a starter against the Brewers. I think he comes out with a vengeance. Cubs money line, Matthew Boyd on the mound, taking on the Guardians, who had the worst offense in all of baseball in the month of June. So I do really like that. Astros money line, love it. On the road, taking on the Rockies. Sign me up. I'm also going to take the Brewers money line. Freddie Peralta. Brewers have been playing pretty good baseball. The Mets also just kind of ended the month of June on a really, really, really sour note. Going to go ahead and ride that hot hand. And I believe that's all I got for money lines. I might have forgotten one, but that's okay. Let's go baseball.
Let's go baseball is a fun thing to just say.
Let's go baseball. Yeah, that's right there. That's what Tommy just gave you. Paulskin 6+. He's got the Cubs money line, Astros money line, Brewers and Tigers money line were there, but both those games got postponed today. Looks like double headers over the next couple days, so tune back on those. But he had them on, so I figured I'd throw them up here. And then he likes the Joe Ryan 6+ Ks in the Twins money line. Give me 1 second, and I can actually explain that one slightly better. Hold it, hold the line, hold. He had he had something on his article, so that's the only reason why I'm pulling up his article. If you haven't gotten a chance to go to Fan First Sports Network, where we're sponsored, we're affiliated. All of us in this show is affiliated with Fan First Sports Network. Make sure you go check it out. He had on his article today that he liked Joe Ryan 6+ in the Twins money line. Twins are facing the Marlins, and you can't count them out. Heck, they swept the Diamondbacks, but Joe Ryan's a strikeout machine, has a nose for the zone. He's hit the mark in 4 or 5 starts in June, so the results have been there for this bet specifically, and the offense will deliver and get the win, and they need one of those badly. I'm also going to sit there and say it's the fact that the fact that the Marlins are due for a loss. Like they're winners of 7 straight, I think. They're due for a loss. There are some teams you're like, oh, they're due for a win. No, the Marlins are due for a loss. They are not this good. I know every team goes on streaks. I might be betting against the Marlins until they lose. So you'll see that here in a second as well. But before we go any further, we have another video from another one of the guys. That's right. It's everybody's favorite Rico Suave. Parker, talk to me. What we got today, man?
Are you kidding me?
Fam, Parker here. I'm giving you a lot of bets today. I don't usually do that, but I'm going big today. I'm starting with Yankees money line. They're playing the Blue Jays on Canada Day. Ideally, you would think I would go Blue Jays, but I'm going Yankees. Why? Because Max Fried's on the mound. I'm giving over 5.5 Ks. Judge will record a hit today. Gossman's on the other side. He will give you over 6.5 Ks. And Vladdy will give you 2+ total bases. I think it's going to be a back and forth game. Tonight, yes. I know the Braves have struggled mightily most of the year. I get that. But they're playing the Angels. They're at home. They had the day off yesterday, so they should be good. I'm going Braves money line. Grant Holmes is on the mound. I'm going over 7.5 Ks. He's been shockingly giving you a lot of strikeouts this year. Acuna, he's going to go deep tonight. Give me Acuna home run. On the other side, Tyler Anderson's on the mound. Give me under 4.5 Ks. And Mike Trout, he's healthy. He's going to record a hit. So these are the hot tips to help your bet slips. See you later, boys.
That's what he had. Now, unfortunately, the judge to record a hit happened. He had 2 hits. Unfortunately, a day late, dollar short for the parlay guy. Max Fried did not hit, and neither did Kevin Gausman, and the Yankees did lose. So he started off 1-3 today, and Vlad did not have 2 total bases. He failed after he won yesterday. So starts 1-4, but he's got the Braves, he's got Holmes, he's got Acuna, he's got Anderson, he's got Trout for a hit. What are we thinking, boys?
I think Braves money line is a good bet. Holmes 8+ K scares me.
Garbage out of me.
I would love 6, and you'll see why in a minute. But Acuna home run, I love it. Anderson under 4.5 Ks. They might be able to get to him so fast that this doesn't hit. So I like that too. And Trout for a hit, it's Trout. When he's healthy, he's one of the best players in baseball. So there's a lot to like about the second part of that. There's a few things that scare me, but it's not that I would dislike them. I'm going to go ahead and let Pat go because I know he's in love that he just saw Rico Suave, and he's excited to talk.
I don't. Yeah. Very rarely am I. Second time today I've been at a loss for words. The way that he gives those picks are just so mesmerizing. And I don't have much to really say other than, first of all, was that those were all individual picks?
All individual bets. All individual.
What? He's got all.
He's got all individual bets.
He's looking like me right now.
He's starting off. He's starting off July hot.
All right. Well, you know what? I say.
Or he's starting off cold. We don't know which yet.
Yeah, I'm going to say more power to Mr. Suave because watching him do that, I could watch that video multiple times till I go to bed tonight. So let's go.
Parlay guy, what do you got?
All right, we're going Grant Holmes, 6+ strikeouts. I do like it for 6. The Angels are ranked 29th in baseball, striking out at a 26.4% clip. They have 808 strikeouts this season. Grant Holmes, without playing the Angels, has hit 6 strikeouts in 5 of his last 7 games alone. I do feel like he gets 6. Can he get 8? Yes. It just scares me. And we're starting a new season, a new month, and I don't want to start a new month in the hole. I started a new month last month, 0 for 12, and we don't want to do that. Jacob DeGrom, 6+ strikeouts. He's hit this in 4 straight. And back on 6/25, which is the last start, he went against Baltimore and he struck him out 7 times. Paul Skeens to 5+ strikeouts. It's Paul Skeens. He's hit this in 9 of 10. And the last time he faced St. Louis on 4/8, he had 7 strikeouts. Colton Gordon, 4+ strikeouts, going against the Rockies, who are ranked 30th in strikeouts, strike out 26.9% of the time. And he's also hit this 7 straight times at 4+ strikeouts. And then for Pat, I saved this for last. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, 5+ strikeouts, He's hit the 3 of his last 4. He's facing a team that's ranked 26 in strikeouts. They strike out 23.6% of the time. He would have hit 8 in the last time that we bet him 8 for the underdog, but the rain delay cost him, and he only got 6. But I do like 5, and I got this at plus 284. Yes, Pat.
Can you say it one more time?
Yes, Anubu Yamamoto.
Hi.
Hi.
All right.
Hi.
Hi. That's beautiful.
I myself have
Why am
3
I
PDs today because I wanted you to be last today, Pat. Wanted you to have your beautiful face go last. I've got Joe Ryan 6+ Ks in the Twins money line. I'm riding along with Sir Thomas of House Stats. I like Brady Singer 5+ Ks and a Reds money line. Listen, I understand why you might be, let's just say, reluctant to take that, considering they're facing the Red Sox, who put some damage on them yesterday. But Burns got exposed early, and then the rest of that game was pretty close. And I know I took the Red Sox yesterday, but I like Brady Singer on the hill. Go ahead and give me Brady Singer 5+ and the Reds money line there. And then I'm going to take Skeen 6+ and the Pirates money line tonight. I know it's versus your Cardinals. Cardinals are not as good on the road as they are at home. And I like the Palante versus Skeen's matchup's going to be really close. But the Pirates have been playing excellent baseball at home. I want to be very clear about that. At PNC, they just swept out the Mets, and they just swept out another team before that. So the Pirates are playing excellent baseball at home, and it's Skeen's day. Give me the Pirates money line. Give me Skeen's 6+ Ks. Those are my 3 bets today. That is the last one is the only one that truly, truly scares me because of the Pirates money line. Next.
Oh, it's me. Okay. All right. Gausman, Toronto.
Happened, by the way.
64757. That is his month of June. It is obviously now July, but this man is facing a team that strikes out 4th most in the major leagues. This is a team that is still, and I don't know if you guys would agree with me or not, but the New York Yankees are still just Aaron Judge or bust. That's how it feels. And maybe we can have another discussion about this, but offensively, pitching wise, they have this guy named Max Fried that I believe Rob, the Parlay Goat, is familiar with. Who happens to be one of the best pitchers in baseball. He's got who has the better ERA if 1.92 is second. He's 10-2. He's got 104 strikeouts. I mean,
his name is Tariq Skubal.
Oh, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Pretty positive that's the correct answer.
That has to.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think the last I saw was like 1.6.
No, that's not true. It's not true.
Oh no.
Hunter Brown of the Houston Astros
has the most strikeouts.
Oh no, it's strikeouts. ERA.
Oh, the ERA. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
No, Crochet is the most strikeouts.
Strikeouts is Crochet, then Skubal, then Rondon, then Brown.
Dude,
as far as American League.
I think this might be one of the more exciting Cy Youngs. I think the AL MVP is going to be good. We'll get to that when we get to our All-Star Game show. But anyway, just I mean, let's just go his last 5, right? 7-7-9-4-7. I mean, it's clockwork. 6 for Mr. Fried, 6 for Mr. Gausman. The 234. I thought the 234 was generous. If I'm being honest.
Well, unfortunately, that game already happened, and neither hit their marks.
It's done.
Yeah, that game happened. That was a 4:00 first pitch.
Well, why'd you guys? Whoa.
I said that out Jump Street. I said it out Jump Street.
But you guys let me just talk about this game with what knowing that
I thought you knew. You just wanted to talk about why you put it on there.
Yeah, why you put it on? I mean, listen, it's a solid bet. It just didn't hit. Nobody pitched well in this game. To be clear, it was Canada Day. They wanted to see offense, and actually, it wasn't even. It was bad defense. Really, there were 3 errors in the game.
Look,
All right,
just-
Yamamoto
just-
7. No. Go back to the thing. Yamamoto 7+ Ks and Dodgers money line +110. Freed, that didn't hit. Flaherty 6+ Ks -130. Joe Ryan 7+ Ks -120. DeGrom 7+ Ks -160. Astros -1.5 because they're playing the Rockies. So
They are
done.
playing the Rockies. You're right there. You're
Yeah,
right.
go
There.
ahead. All right, peace. See ya.
I'm sorry. I tried to say
No,
it.
no, 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 no. You guys not telling me. It's fine. It's
Wait.
fine.
Play the video back because I said, well, this game already happened.
Go ahead.
Jump Street.
All right. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Here's the hot or not. Oh, yes. All the records are evaporated because it is a new month. And we ain't trying to remember. Well, I'm trying to remember June because it was a great month for me, but I'm not trying to have everybody else remember. I even put you two at the top. Because that's how confident I am in you guys this month, that I will not have to move you from the left side to the right side. That's how confident I am in you guys today, this month. When I created this graphic today, I put you guys at the top because I felt really good about it.
Be ready to move the 750 club to the top.
Ooh. Should I put units on the 750 club? I probably should.
I feel like we should, although it might get ugly. With all due respect, it could get ugly.
It could get ugly. It could get ugly real quick. But
in fairness, I only got to hit 1 a week for it to stay even. But
anybody got any last calls before we jump out of here today?
No.
I do. I want to talk about something from yesterday. So Pat had talked about the Yankees and Mets being considered the at the top. The Mets are finishing third in that division. I said it, and I'm not taking it back. The Mets are who we thought they were. They just weren't who we thought they were in the beginning of the year. They are not good. They have some decent hitting when they hit. Their decent hitting hits 250 though. And their pitching, their bullpen is trash. The Braves are getting better. They're still not great yet. The Braves after the All-Star break will have the best second half of the National League East. I don't know they're going to win the division. I don't think they will. But I think they pass the Mets. I think they get the wild card, and I think they still make the playoffs. The Mets do not make the playoffs.
Wow. That's bold. Bold last call there. I like the fact that you're picking the Phillies to win the NL East. I appreciate that.
I am, and I bet on the Braves, so that makes me feel better.
I mean, you say the Mets are third. There's no way you're picking the Marlins or the Nationals.
No, the Marlins will still come in last. I don't care if they've won 7 in a row or 14 in a row. They're still coming in last.
You're still coming in last. But that's going to wrap it up for the show today. I'm going to go ahead and put back up both those tabletops for you guys so that way you can see them one last time before we dip out of here. But this has been Just the Betslips, where we promise you one thing and one thing only, and that is to bring you the hot tips to help your bet slips. All right, everybody.
Put in the chat. We love you, Pat.
6 p.m. tomorrow. 6 p.m. tomorrow, everybody. Have a good one, guys.
All right. I'll see you guys later. Nice, Chicago. No, I'm not. Damn bitches on the island. 20,000 damn